Okay, so right now, I'm pretty excited. I woke up this morning and I had this big smile on my face thanks to Kell Brook, who put on a very special performance. This guy, I just knew the moment I heard Kanye West, all of the lights playing, and I saw Kell Brook, just getting pumped up in that entrance. You can see it in Kell Brook's eyes. He knew what he was gonna do. He wasn't laying down to nobody. Not that night, nah. So I became a big fan of Kell Brook, September 10th, 2016, and I'm not gonna forget that date. But right now, let's talk about the topic at hand. Gennady Golovkin. So this throughout the day, I've just seen a lot of headlines, headline after headline, just talking about these different fighters and their interest in facing Gennady Golovkin. I don't think that Gennady Golovkin is going to be able to sell another soft touch again. Not for a long time, because now, the block is hot for him right now. Everybody knows what's going on. And these fighters, there's a lot of fighters right now that want a piece of him. You got Danny Jacobs making post-fight interviews, saying that he wants a piece of Gennady Golovkin now. Chris Eubanks Jr., he's been having interest in Gennady Golovkin. And then you have Irizlani Lara, even though Irizlani Lara, he'd been wanting a piece of Gennady Golovkin. But, throughout the day, he's just been retweeting all these tweets that, Irizlani Lara can beat Gennady Golovkin. Everybody wants a piece of him. But the one that surprised me the most is Billy Joe Saunders. I never would have thought that Billy Joe Saunders would want a piece of Golovkin. This guy, he has the nerve to make videos talking about how he sees faults and flaws in Gennady Golovkin's game. That's funny to me. That's funny to me, okay? And the fact that, you have all these fighters now showing interest in Gennady Golovkin, there's not going to be an excuse for another soft touch again. Not anymore. If he can't just, people, let's be honest. The fight that he had against Kell Brook was supposed to be a soft touch. It wasn't supposed to happen. And even though it did, that was supposed to be his quote-unquote soft touch. His whole career prior to Kell Brook, including Kell Brook, has been quote-unquote soft touches, all right? So if I see another tomato can again, and without him even facing at least one of these fighters that have interest in him now, I'm going to call Gennady Golovkin a fraud for the rest of his career. But, I'm going to be honest. Pretty much with the performance that Kell Brook put on, it's like 78 Sports said, there's blood in the water, all right? The dogs right now, they're hungry. The wolves, they're howling. And the sharks are coming because they know that Gennady Golovkin, he bleeds just like the rest of them. And it's a shame that it took a welterweight coming all the way up to the middleweight division to make some of these guys grow a pair. But hey, it is what it is, and I'll take it however I can get it. I'm just excited for the future right now for the middleweight division. It looks like we might actually start seeing some of these fights that we've been wanting to see for a long time now. And, who knows what can happen. Gennady Golovkin could potentially go in there and beat all of them. And if he were, this man would have legitimized every single claim that, Gennady Golovkin, he's the man. I mean, I don't think he will be... He has ways to go before we can start calling him, the all-time great. But, beating all of these guys will be a start. Hell, if he were to beat all four of these guys I named, Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs, Irizlani Lara, Chris Eubanks Jr., it definitely make his argument for the case of, I'm the best in the sport right now, a lot better. So, we might start seeing some of these fights. We might start seeing great fights, and I'm very happy about that. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if after Saul Canelo Alvarez's fight against Liam Smith, if Saul Alvarez were to win, I wouldn't be surprised if he were to call out Gennady Golovkin again. I heard earlier this week that Golden Boy, they were interested in fighting Gennady Golovkin, and they were probably going to offer him some kind of a fee, a flat fee or something like that. And that's good news. That's good news to me anyway. So let's see what happens in the upcoming months. Right now, you know, the block is hot, man. The guys, they smell blood, and they're coming. These fighters are ready to go. They know that the aura of invincibility has been ripped off of of Triple G, thanks to Kell Brook, and we all have to thank Kell Brook, because thanks to him, thanks to his heroic sacrifice, we might see some of these fights that we've been wanting to see for a while. So this is good. Thank you guys for listening. A casual fan here. Bye.